Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is another replay with the M40 M43, and this one is on the west spawn of Westfield, and it's being commanded, or is it the west spawn? It's the east spawn of Westfield, and it's being commanded by Mookie66. Now that's an M43, I can tell that because of the short fat barrel of an 8-inch howitzer, and battle has commenced. And Mookie's moving to the back of the map because it's a bit open where the spawn point, and I think he's actually going to, oh no, he's gonna, very unusual actually, he's gonna stop here right next to the houses. That's not where you'd normally expect anyone to fight from, but it looks to me like he's going to go for a quick counter battery, because the enemy Arty tends to form in this area here. In fact, they spawn just in this area, and they tend to stay there, mainly because it's there's plenty of good cover. Oh, and there's the tracer. No, it's not there. It's slightly off to the left. No, he hasn't seen. He knows it's there, but he's just trying to work out where to put the shell. And he's waiting for the next shot. Now, he might be waiting a long time because the enemy has also got an M43 and a Hummel. Now, the Hummel will fire fairly quickly, but the M43 might take a little while. There it is. And he now knows where it is. Rounds out. And he's killed the Hummel. And there's the other one. Well, he knows where that one is now. Oh, no, it's slightly off to one side. That's it. He's using the bush for cover. He's got a little while before the reload takes place, but the fact of the matter is that he will fire before the other M40 fires. So I think he's going to catch him just before he's about to fire, so he'll be absolutely stationary. Unless he's relocated now, and I doubt if he's done that. And Mookie's about to fire. Oh no, he is going to allow him to fire before he fires. Rounds out. And he's got him! That's a counter battery. M12. It wasn't an M40, it was an M12. And he managed to do that within 2 minutes of the start of the game. Or was it 3 minutes of the start of the game? I think it was 3 minutes of the start of the game. So, very well done, Mookie. You've actually reduced their artillery force by 2, but there's one more still to go. And if we're looking for that one, it is an M40, yes. Now, where can we find it? Oh, I don't think he's actually parked it in there. He may be amongst the trees. We can't see him. Of course, any Arty player will tell you that by reducing the Arty force, you've actually taken away their fire support for the tanks, which will make it much easier for your own tanks to prosecute their battle, because they're not constantly waiting for an Arty shell to land on top of them. Instead, they can fight freely and exploit their capabilities. Now he's going for that VK3001. He was about to move forward. Oh, but he splashed him anyway. The M40, the power of the M43, he got an 8-inch howitzer near that VK, and he took it out with 255 hit points gained. Right, now there is an enemy there. It's Churchill 7, and he's been taken out by the AMX 12 ton. Right, going for the Wizzy 120. It's got a 37.2 second reload on this M43, and he's got 12 rounds of standard HE left. Now it looks like the rest of his team are streaming into the cap area, and I think he would like to get that last enemy Arty, but we don't know where he is. He wasn't in the normal place. Oh, there he is. He is amongst the trees. just as we suggested. He was up in the trees, but unfortunately I think that Type 64 is going to get him. And yes, it is the Type 64 who gets the kill. He does get hit though in the process. And the enemy is now down to 2 tanks, and they're getting pretty much heavily smashed to pieces. T-3485 dialed in, rounds out. Oh, lands behind. But the T-34 is toast, and that's the end of the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle results. And unfortunately there was no awards for Mookie out of this battle, but he did pick up 3 kills in the process, and he did take out 2 of the enemy Arty. So he should be congratulated for that. He also managed to get a win rate of 947. If we look at the team scores, well, he came mid-table with 905 hit points of damage. But when it came to kills, he was right at the top of the table with 3. And when it came to base XP, he was in 6th place with 615. He fired 5 rounds, only 5 rounds, got 905 hit points of damage, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 3 of the enemy and killed 3 of the enemy. And he also did stun assistance damage of 354 hit points off 2 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 14,900 credits. And after ammunition resupply, he still had 5,550 credits left. I think the problem here was that he didn't hit enough of the enemy. If he'd hit more of the enemy, I think that would have been a higher score. But he did spend a lot of time on counter battery. And I think I would suggest, as in future for Mookie, is that when you see the tracer, fire at it straight away. Don't wait for them to fire another time, because all the time you're waiting for them to reload and fire again, your team is suffering. What you need to do is ensure that the moment you spot the tracer, you home in straight away on where it was fired from and kill it right away, if you can spot it. And of course, on 2 occasions, you could actually see exactly where he was without actually having to wait for him to fire again. So that will probably help you score higher in future battles. But he did manage to pick up 615 XP, and it was ×3 for the first victory of the day, so he actually took away 1,845 experience points in total. So well done, Mookie. It was a good battle. Interesting to watch the counter battery, but I would, as I say, I would suggest watch for the tracer, but the moment you see it, fire at the target straight away. Don't wait. At the very least you're going to do, even if you miss the target, you're going to badly damage him, and you will force him to relocate, which may take some time. And in the meanwhile, your guys are not going to be hit. But you would very probably have taken out the Hummer with the first shot. You very likely would have damaged the M12 or killed him on your first shot, and that would have given you more time to hit other tanks. So I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.